Test. What's going on, guys? Cinema World from Cinema Editions here, back with another top 10 list for you all today. And now I've reached the final top 10 in this ranking, the final top 10 video that I will be talking about. I hope you all have been enjoying this series. I've definitely been having a blast doing this series, honestly. It definitely has been the most fun filming and editing. But even though I kind of already technically did do already a best film 22, again, I think my list has definitely changed enough to where I feel like I should do an updated top 10. So I still hope you'll enjoy. So today I'm going to talk about what I think are the top 10 best movies from the last year, 2022. I used to have a lot of great movies, so it definitely was hard honestly to at least on the list. So yeah, be out to you. But hope you'll still enjoy the list. I'll let you know your favorites down below in the comment section. And now, let's get into the honorable mentions. And the honorable mentions are Terrifier 2, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, The Northman, Bodies, 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 The Banshees of Inisherin, Turning Red, Nope, Pearl, X, and Scream 5. All amazing movies, just did not make the actual top 10. Now, carrying on the list at number 10, we have The Menu. The Menu. Yeah, if someone better was going to kick out this list, I feel like I already said in a lot of these videos, but yeah. The Menu does kick out the list at number 10, and it's still an incredible, really addictive movie that lives on the horror, even with some comedy aspects too as well. It's a very interesting movie that's very investing to watch and kind of hilarious. A lot of the pretentiousness, how it kind of makes fun of that aspect of being pretentious and all that stuff, and something from how Brett finds out about the movie, who finds delivers an incredible performance throughout the movie, and it's really just interesting. You never know what's going to happen with him, what's going to happen with the movie. It's definitely a very unpredictable movie that you're not sure what's really going to happen next. It's got Anthony Joy being great, and it goes whole just hamming enough for the so much, and everyone being great in general. Not mentioning got really great directing, really top-notch writing, and a really just WTF ending, but in the best possible ways. Number 9, I get to one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen, and a movie that basically ended up winning Best Picture, and I'm winning a lot of Oscars, which I'm still shocked to end up doing so, and that is Everything Everywhere All at Once. And one of the most WTF movies out there. I mean, this movie basically takes on the whole multiverse genre that's basically been kind of, you know, coming out there nowadays and everything, which is, I'm saying, and when the movie goes about it, it's kind of insane, honestly. It goes to a lot of different genres, goes to a lot of different scenarios, and it's just fucking insane. Well, even the movie ended up winning 11 nominations at the Oscars and won 7 of them, including Best Picture, Actress, Supporting Actor, Actress, Director, Screenplay, and Editing, which again, I was not expecting that. How the movie was like so hyped up, honestly, for all that stuff, and in spite of it only being number 9, I still think the film is still fantastic. Like, maybe it's one that could go up upon previews that I've not watched it. I only watched like 2 or 3 times, honestly, as I've filmed this, but and it's not actually why this movie ended up being as good as it is. It's definitely a weird movie, but a good weird movie that goes through very emotional directions, goes through some very WTF directions, but in the best possible way. Michelle Yeoh is fantastic as the actress, and seeing Q Kwan, who of course don't play Short Round in Temple Doom, is also great. Honestly, he definitely deserved that Best Supporting Actor win. Even everyone from Jimmy Curtis, Jenny Slate, James Holden is also great. The way it goes in directions that you would not expect, and it's very weird and off-kilter, but in a good way. So although number 9, honestly, is a film that maybe I could see myself growing on me so much, but it's still a fantastic movie, and definitely one of the better Oscar-nominated movies. Now, coming in at number 8, we have Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, the long-awaited sequel to Knives Out, which you guys know was number 3 on my best 2019 list. I fucking adore that movie. And while, you know, I don't think Glass Onion, I think the first one's still great. I have to really think about it. Glass Onion is still fantastic, honestly. I just think it has like many of the surprises that the first one did, but Ian's right, that the film is still fantastic again. Another stacked cast with Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, Catherine Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Kate Hudson, Jessica Henwick, Madeline Klein, Jackie Hummon. Like, you get a stacked fucking cast here. And they all fucking deliver. Janelle and I love it easily being a standout, but everyone is fantastic in their roles. And I made the mystery that had many like surprises like the first one did, but even there's some really inventive stuff, some really nice surprises, some really incredible aspects to it. And this movie this is the movie that definitely cemented Black on Brown as definitely an iconic character, and I can't really see what they end up doing with his character in later sequels. You know, the directing is great, the screenplay is great, that witty and greatness that what you expect from a murder mystery is still here. Just chef's kiss. Now we get to actually that big surprise, one of the most surprising movies of the year, and number 7, that is Top Gun Maverick. As we said, I'm pretty. Yeah, I know some people were excited about this movie, but the movie ended up being as good as it was really surprising. The fact that it was able to make so much money at the box office, that it would end up being better than the original, and how it blew up, and also got a lot of nominations, being Best Picture, like. And this is a sequel for Top Gun, a movie that I say I really enjoy, but it's a movie I wouldn't put as one of Tom Cruise's best, especially after rewatching a movie before this movie. But we get a sequel that somehow transcended but exceeded the original. And while yes, in some ways it may, pretty much like follow the same beats as the original, it does it in a more impactful and human way. And of course, those fight sequences are just top notch and some of the best in any film period. But you get great performances from the characters, especially Miles Teller. Like, it was great to see him back again, at least. But I know he delivered one hell of a performance. Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, Gwen Powell, Ed Harris, Val Kilmer. Really good cast, really good characters, really nice back and forth between a lot of the characters. The directing is fantastic. And it's right that that was actually was co-written by Evan Kruger, who is known to be one of the worst writers out there. So I think we ended up being as good as it was incredible. Again, the fight sequences, I can't impress how amazing they are, but the story is very compelling, it's paced very well, and goes in directions I was not expecting. Just, wow. Well, and this is also, in my opinion, probably Tom Cruise's best performance. I am dead serious. I always enjoyed Maverick, but he makes him a really more human and compelling character. Again, this is a sequel to a movie that came out in 1986. I mean, I don't think anyone would consider it to be like high up on the best Tom Cruise movie, despite the fact that it is still a very good movie and also has a killer song in Danger Zone. But Top Gun Maverick, just wow. Now, coming in at number 6, we get to what I think is the best horror movie of 2022, and that is Barbarian. Now, we guys all mentioned this list. You guys know there were a lot of horror movies on that list, because, again, it's also good 2022 was a spectacular year for horror movies. And a lot of them were, again, you guys know a lot of them were in the honorable mentions, like, Scream 5, X, Pearl, Nope, Bodies, Terrifier 2. I think there are a few that end up missing that I mentioned that I was still considered to be great. Again, 2022 was a great year for horror. I mean, it definitely had some stinkers, like Jeepers Creepers Reborn, which I consider to be the worst movie of the year. But it still has some incredible ones, and Meet Barbarian is the best, because it's definitely very watchable, it's very unique. Again, it's another one of those movies that I don't think I should probably say any more about it, because, well, it's a film that you should just see for yourself. It's definitely different and crazy, like, it's a film that goes into very creepy and interesting and odd directions, but it's a film that's definitely unique, that's for sure, but in a good way. Now we're on the top 5, people, and coming in number 5, we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Yes, I have Wakanda Forever on this list. Again, I think we watched this movie in my annual MCU marathon, which I rewatch all the movies and even the shows. And yeah, on my third rewatch, Wakanda Forever is still fantastic. I still love Wakanda Forever. It's definitely a much more improved season than the original, despite the incredible bad hand that everyone dealt with, everyone had to go through. It still delivers. Like, the 10 minutes alone, I was literally crying. It's probably one of the best openings in any Marvel movie. Like, I was literally tearing up, honestly. Like, and there's even more emotional moments throughout the movie, especially about Angela Bassett, who delivers one of her best performances. The way they developed Shuri, that was great. Namor, I think, is one of the best villains in the MCU, in my opinion. Yes, I'm dead serious. I think he's an incredible force. I can't wait to see what they do with him. I cannot wait to see what they do with him and his world and his people in more later movies. The back and forth is great. The visuals are much more impactful. It goes from more emotional directions that you were not expecting. There were some great humorous moments. How I enjoyed Ironheart in this movie. You know, which you can't feel like a female version of, you know, feel like a female version of Tony Stark. I thought she had some really good moments still, and some great back and forth throughout the movie. Some great action set pieces, great visuals, and one of the best post-credit scenes ever. Another thing that really had me bummed out. Like, this is definitely one of the most emotional movies in the MCU. I think a lot of that's coming by Chadwick Boseman's passing, but that really does make the movie so impactful. And the way it was in Wakanda and being in the weird world is just incredible. Now, at number 4 is The Fabelmans. Yes, The Fabelmans is no longer my favorite movie of the year. Because The Fabelmans was on my original list. On my original 2020 list, The Fabelmans actually was my #1 movie of the year. It was the film that I thought really connected with the most, the film that really delivered on so much emotion. It's definitely a film for filmmakers and filmmakers alone. It has fantastic performances from its incredible cast. Everyone delivers top tier performances. It's a very real and emotional movie. It really explores a lot of what Spielberg had to go through in his first 10 years as a filmmaker. And this is, I know it's metaphorical, but it really delivers all that stuff and about family and being a filmmaker and all that stuff. Like, it's pulled all that stuff incredibly well. And it goes for it in a very emotional way. A lot of that stuff is why I consider me to be my favorite of the year. And this is not one of those cases where I don't think anything, you know, brought it down on. So it's not like we watch it and we're like, oh, this film has this problem and that. No. It's a film I would consider to be one of my favorites of all time. Another film, one of my top 4 are films I would consider to be all-time best movies. It's just, I think the Dream ones kind of grew on me a bit more. That's really it, honestly. So yeah, so it's probably a case where my #1 is not still my #1. So I'm ending off with an interesting note here. It's going to be interesting what's going to be #1, but yeah. The Fabelmans, still fantastic. Still one of the best Spielberg movies. Now, at number 3, we got another film that I think has also grown on me so much since I saw it, and I already love this movie, but the more I watched it, the more I just, oh my god, fell in love with it, and that is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. One of the best Pinocchio adaptations to come out last year, which, you know, considering that we have like a one with Paul Short, which I never saw, but that show was bad, and the live action remake was also pretty terrible, probably the worst live action out there. That wasn't saying much, but yeah, this movie is fantastic. It's definitely one of the best anime movies of all time, one of the best musical anime movies of all time, and the way it tries, and it tries to tell a more different and unique Pinocchio story. I probably Telltale wanted to get this movie made for so long, and you can really feel the passion in Del Toro when he went through the storytelling and the writing. And probably he wanted to make this movie for last 10-15 years, and you can really feel all the emotion here. You know, the stop motion animation is just some of the most beautiful I have ever goddamn seen. Like, holy shit. The music is beautiful. The performances from Ian McGregor, David Bradley, Ron Perlman, everyone, you get a really good cast here, and everyone's fantastic. It goes for more deep and harrowing stuff that you wouldn't expect from a Pinocchio movie. And it goes for that very, very well. Like, I was feeling so much throughout this movie. Again, it's really I really love, but the more I watched it, the more I continued to fall in love with it. And the more it continued to grow on me. So yeah, this is not a film that's on my favorite anime movies of all time list. Now coming in at number 2, we have a film that for the longest time I thought no film was going to top this movie as the best movie of the year. But one, which it did, but kind of not one did honestly, so it's kind of a bit. My number 2 was The Batman. The film that I think everyone excited for the most in 2022, and for good reason. A film that was pretty much in development hell for so goddamn long. And was really just going to be like a Ben Affleck one, but you know what happened like DC and all that stuff, and how they treated and Ben Affleck, But in the end, Matt Reeves, the person who did Cloverfield, Let Me In, and the last 2 Planet of the Apes movies, ended up directing this movie, which I thought was perfect choice for casting. Got Robert Pattinson playing Bruce Wayne, which, well, it was a controversial choice at first. I mean, pretty much, I feel like every Batman casting choice is always controversial, honestly, but they end up turning around on it, and that's kind of what happened here. I mean, you also got Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Dano as the Riddler, Jeffrey James Gordon, John Jules Coleman Falcone, Andy Serkis as Alfred, Colin Farrell, who is like so different and unique as the Penguin. Like, yeah, the movie is also 3 hours long, but it manages to deliver so much greatness. But I haven't got to feel like the most realized it has ever felt on the big screen. Rob Pattinson, in my opinion, being the best portrayal of Bruce Wayne and Batman that we have ever gotten. I am dead serious, and I've done the Twilight guy. I'm probably just saying that, but I mean, Rob Pattinson, even for his Rob Pattinson's always proven to be a great actor. Honestly, I thought he was actually pretty overhated, honestly, but he definitely delivers the performance of his career in this movie. And again, everyone else is great. Like, Paul Dano steals the show as the Riddler, and like, oh my god, one of the best trailer we've ever gotten so far. Zoe Kravitz, my opinion, is the best portrayal of Catwoman, best portrayal of James Gordon, best portrayal of Alfred, best portrayal of Cameron Falcon, and the best portrayal of the goddamn Penguin, because Colin Farrell is just phenomenal. And I know, wait, are we just? Yeah, we're also getting a Penguin series, which I am very excited about. I'm excited to see what else they actually end up doing with these series and with these shows and everything like that. Like, I am super excited to see what else we're going to do with this movie and do with the characters, especially with the sequel coming, which I know it may take a while for a sequel to come out, but I'm definitely super excited to see what we end up getting with that, honestly. And what they're going to take these characters, this worlds, like, oh my god, this is this is definitely one of the best Batman movies. I think The Dark Knight's still the best Batman movie, but the Batman is usually a close second. Maybe I could see this done at some point, but I doubt it, but Batman is definitely an incredible comic book movie that again has the best portrayal of Gotham that we have gotten, balances so many of his great characters. Matt Reeves strikes the shit of this movie. The action set pieces are fantastic. The score is phenomenal, best score of the year by a landslide. And mind you, never misses, honestly. It's a film that just is beautiful, delivers more of the essence of Batman and what makes Batman such a compelling character. And I just couldn't get enough of it. I still love coming back to this movie. But now, we get to what is now my new #1 favorite movie of 2022. And I'm pretty sure it's something longer is unexpected. I'm pretty sure nobody expects me to watch it. I'm pretty sure when this film came out, they're like, okay, that's not like it's gonna do much of anything, but yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody expected me to be as good as it is. I think I had me like number 19. I think I still had me in my actual top 20, but even then I said it was a film that I think was going to grow on me the more I watch it. And it grew on me so much, it ended up becoming #1. And that's Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Yes, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is my favorite movie of 2022. And also the 30-minute strike, and mind you, also the original Shrek and Shrek 2 also topped my other list of 2001 and 2004. And another one topped this list, so that's why I was kind of banging for a bit. But yeah, this one is because I feel that every time we watch it, the more I appreciate so much of it, the more I love so much what this movie does. And I really was not expecting that. I mean, fucking Puss in Boots sequel that was in development hell for 11 goddamn years. I'm pretty sure no one was even looking forward to this movie. And yeah, it just came and surprised all of us. This is not even the basis. It's one of the most surprising movies I've ever seen in my life. The animation is incredible. Again, obviously it was inspired by the Spider-Verse, but it does it in its own unique and distinct way. And it turned out that was his best performance as the character. I thought he was great, and I thought this best arc that Puss in Boots has been through. Katie Sackhoff, that was great. Again, the characters introduced are great. Like Pedro could have easily been annoying, but ended up becoming a really hilarious character. The villains are great, from the Bears, Goldilocks. Again, John Corner's on here basically. It's like a villain, just evil for sake of being evil. Yeah, he's just great. And of course, there's Death, who one of the best animated villains of all goddamn time. And the film has amazing action set pieces galore, has really great heart to it, a beautiful score, great cinematography, great editing, great music, beautiful breathtaking animation, a film that is humorous and hilarious from beginning to end, but also can be pretty emotional and heartfelt, especially when it comes to death being a very tense aspect of this movie, and the fact that a Puss in Boots movie has the most realistic portrayal of an anxiety attack I have ever seen. Like, what? Wow. And again, about battle, I could gush about the movie for hours. Again, this film really has grown on me the more I watched it. I did say this was a film that I think it was like number 19 on my actual original list. The fact that it comes all the way to number 1, it's pretty impressive. And I really thought about it, but the more I thought about it, the more like, yeah, this felt right. Puss in Boots' Last Wish is my favorite movie of 2022. Woo! Well, guys, I did it. I went through every year from 1996 to 2022 and discussed my favorite movies from every single one of those years. I did it, people. This was actually a really fun series to do, honestly. It's probably the last time I'm gonna do some of these like full videos, at least like I'm not saying I'm not gonna quit on completely. There might be like some like rankings and top 10 I might still do on this channel. I actually do have a business card, honestly, and I also have a listing. I basically have wrote to basically, you know, about pricing and all that stuff. I will post that in my community page if you guys want. Or post in the comments if you guys want to see do like any reviews, shows, or anything like this. Honestly, I don't know if you guys can read it, but this is some, I have business cards now. I made myself some business cards. Maybe my companies haven't seen it work on, but I think for business cards, I think this works pretty well, honestly. But yes. I think the only thing I'm really going to do in this channel is pretty much like tier list videos. I still might do one for Martin Scorsese pretty soon. And of course, whenever The Marvels comes out, honestly, when I do watch that movie, and after 2, I do plan to do a big MCU show and movie tier list. And I also plan to do one for Disney as well once the new one comes out, because as I'm doing this, I'm rewatching all the Disney movies. And also watching DirecTV ones for the first time, honestly. And I did also restart my blog, honestly, that on Blogspot that I keep forgetting about, but I try to continue on more than that, so I wrote all that stuff in the description down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel for the last 8 years and all that stuff. Let's see what's going to come with YouTube going forward. And I will definitely have more singing videos coming very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I do have a couple from character ones I do plan on uploading very soon as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I am Sam One World from Sam World Productions. I will see you next time. As always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.